Hello guys, so I have more building videos. In this series of videos I will be transforming this old chicken house for a bar. But actually this was renovated before me already mostly. So this was like a chilling room from the sauna and a little bit like a kitchen, and there were washing machines and stuff like that inside here. So I basically removed everything out, and it will be now like a home theater room, a bar, and we have a fireplace. So it's like a multi-purpose room. Also it can serve as a guest room. So I will make a couple of episodes. In this first part I will be building this bar section here, and I will use only the wood what I can find from the property. So I'm really lucky I have a lot of old wood here, and I can use that to making these counter desks, the wall, the floating shelves, the bar stools, and I will make a table there, and you name it. I have so much cool stuff coming on. So this is part one. Enjoy. Hello people, greetings from the windy Finnish archipelago. Wow, it's really windy here and beautiful. The winter has started. Now it's -degrees and we are expecting a little bit snow and stuff like that in the afternoon. But yeah, now when I have almost the main building ready, I have started a new project in our old chicken house. Is it chicken coop? Coop? I don't know. But anyway, it's this building here. And yeah, I know it doesn't look so much from watching here, but and it looks actually even worse inside, but it will be fine soon. Let's go in here. So this is my workshop, and it's full of stuff right now. It doesn't look so nice, but I will fix this workshop later. And here I'm actually now gluing up a thing. I can show you it. Let's go. If we can fit between here. Let's go to this house. Ta-da! I'm really stoked about this project. This room has been renovated maybe 15-20 years ago, maybe even more, and it's really good shape. There was just these old cabinets and I did remove them. There's just one left there, and the problem was my uncle renovated this one with my father. But I think my uncle who lived here, he didn't really know what use he will use this room. So it was a little bit like mixed up everything. And it will be a little bit mixed up in the future, but now I'm going to build here a bar. Yes, an old bar. So I made already behind the camera, it lasts a little bit like a test, but I made this counter desktop from scrap wood from the yard I did find. It's a pine wood. I will do a small one back here also. You saw that in the workshop. And I will use some old wood, reclaimed wood or barn wood or whatever. I will use all the stuff I'm going to use here is going to be old wood from the, from the homestead here. And also I will recycle the old cabinets. I will sew them a little bit smaller and to fit them here. And I will use maybe the old cabinet doors, at least for the start. If I don't like them, I can change them later. I will make the cabinets to the standard dimensions, so I can change the doors if I want later. But yeah, this is actually a really nice room. We have a air pump. We have antlers, we have here a fireplace, and we have a terrace, we have a sauna and a toilet, and I have here actually the electric warming in the floor, but now it's really expensive to use the electricity, so we will heat up this room with the fireplace only. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff done yesterday, and now it's day 2. You can see this wall back here behind me. It's made from the scrap wood. I did find all of these under the building or in the sheds and stuff like that. And some of the wood are really old. My great-grandfather did move here something maybe 1930 or something. But anyway, they did live here in an old house, and my great-grandfather did build a new house in 1940, and that's the one where I live today. So it could be even that some of these wood are from the old house. I'm not sure. Can be, then it's something that my uncle has been replaced from these buildings. But anyway, I think they are about 100 years old, and that's pretty cool. And all the stuff is from this property, so I'm really glad to get rid of them. And also it's going to rotten soon, so it was the last moment to salvage all this wood. And I like the idea that I don't buy stuff all the time, that I recycle things like these cabins. I did shorten those cabins yesterday, and I will use the old doors and shorten them also. And if they don't suit this place, I can build later new ones. And yeah, shit is happening all the time, and I'm really glad this went out pretty fast. Actually, I made a long day yesterday, and today maybe also. Now I have been fixing this wall. I did remove the cabins, the wall tiles, and you know, when there's drywall and wall tiles, you get all the stuff. Drywall with the wall tiles, so I had to fix it. I had some drywall left over, so I just had enough pieces to fix all the walls. Now I have to plan this wall. When you're renovating this kind of old house, you have to little bit like do and think while you're doing stuff and figure it out, because there's so many surprises coming out. So my tactic is usually I visualize stuff in my mind, and I can plan it really careful, and then it's easy to do when you have nice plans and you draw some stuff in the wall, so that helps a lot to thinking before you do something. Bang! As I said, shit is happening. So I already did put all the wood in the ceilings. Ceilings? Is it ceiling, or is it ceiling in the to the wall? I think. Sorry, pardon my French. It's not so good. But yeah, anyway, I have all the barn wood stuff on the wall. And I made the floating shelves back here, and I already have the LED lights in there. I can show you how I made it. I'm really sorry I don't have video while making this stuff. I was working really fast. I have been working here only like a couple of nights, and I'm pretty far. I have blue wall. I had a lot of troubles with that paint. The paint and the LED lights are almost like the only things what I had to buy. Everything else is just like recycled stuff here. And there used to be a wallpaper. I removed that, and it came off really easily. and I didn't really realize after that, because under the wallpaper was some paint, and I was okay, it has been painted, then mounted the wallpaper. But now when I remember what actually happened, because when I started to paint it, I was thinking, what the fuck is going on? That why the paint it doesn't really stick in the wall, and something strange is going on. I first thought I was blaming the roll I was using. Then I was using a paintbrush and it didn't work either. And then I was thinking maybe the paint under there is something strange. And maybe just when I paint the second time it's going to be good. But now I've painted it already 4 times and I'm not even sure if it's going to be okay yet. And then I started to think. I'm always working first, thinking afterwards. And I did remember, oh yeah, this was like 15 years or so. It was painted drywalls and we were smoking inside here. I remember I was also here visiting several times, my uncle and my father, and we were usually smoking inside. So there's so much tar on that wall, and I'm pretty sure that's the real reason the paint doesn't really work. I have a really expensive paint. It's and I bought only the 2.7 liter stuff. It's much over 50 euros, and I was counting I can paint with this paint at least twice the walls, but now I have to paint it 4 times. So a little bit mistake from me. I think we have to buy another can of that, and it's expensive. But anyway, otherwise it looks really great. I actually love it. The blue color was chosen by Katja, my wife, and I couldn't really imagine in my mind how it's going to look, because when you have the map with the different colors, you have so small piece of that color that I didn't really realize what kind of color is it. And now I'm pretty sure that's perfect choice. My wife has the perfect taste and it fits here so perfectly, so it will be awesome. But yeah, now I have this countertop upside down. I have the aluminium thing under here, and I bought it straight from the manufacturer, and it's like 12mm wide, but it has 2mm walls, so there's 8mm space inside, and my LED stripe is 8mm. So I was thinking, okay, this is the perfect size, but I didn't realize that it's not straight from the bottom, it's a little bit curved, so this glue under here it's not working, so I have to put some hot glue, and that usually doesn't really work, so we have to see how it works. And yeah, I used to be electrician like 14 years, so I know a little bit about electric stuff, and I've been working a lot with the LED stripes, and there's some problems what I know what is usually happening, and the worst thing is the heat. When you use these LEDs, they work great and they have a long life, but if they get a lot of warmth, then they are not working. They are going to be worn out pretty fast actually, and you know, with the heat you have a little bit help. Heat goes always upwards. So with these shelves I have the LED stripe, it's pointing upwards, so the heat is mostly going up, and I have the aluminium thing inside there, so it's going to be helping to get some of the heat and then releasing it. But with this countertop it's going to show downwards, so that's why I need this aluminium here, but the heat doesn't escape so easily. At least it's a little bit closer to the side here, so maybe it will work. But my guess is it's going to work like 2 years and then I have to replace it. So that's why I use the hot glue, that I can actually remove it later. And I have these really beefy drivers. This used to be inside my chili light. I was growing chilies. I have 2 of these, so I will use another one for the desktop, another one for the shelves. They could use the same one, but the distance is so far off, so I want to use this driver as close as the LED as I can use, so it will work better. But yeah, I will fix the LED lights here, then I can turn it over and I can show you the lights if they work. Yes, I got some more stuff done. I made the decoration wooden parts there. I have the LED lights here. There are small details, a little bit every place what I hadn't done, and now it's almost everything is like made here. So this part is pretty much done. I need to take more liquor bottles from upstairs here and maybe some sign there. And yeah, cool stuff here. This is Katja's old Tiffany lamp, and let's try the LED lights. Bang. So yeah, I know I'm pretty dark, but let's focus on this stuff here. The goal here was that we want to get the room a little bit more darker, so it's usually like more like a intimate, in how you say it, you know. I think there's a pretty nice feeling when you're what the fuck is the English word? Okay, but anyway, when it's more cozy or something like that, when you have not having the lights like in the surgery, in the hospital, the surgery room. So I like it's darker, but then I have a lot of lights there where I need it. So having dark here and putting the LED lights on, you can concentrate to this part and it looks nice. Also light here, and I made one light there, you can't see it, but I will make another one getting down from the ceiling a little bit higher up, maybe in this part, so I can see under the light, and that will give a lot more light in this area. So then I have just light there where I need it, and otherwise it's a little bit darker. At least that's the plan. So I have actually now two walls ready, this one and that one. That wall I don't need to touch, so I have only one wall left behind you, and that's pretty cool wall also. But I will show all you the quick tour when this stuff is ready, and I have been doing so nice progress, so it will not take long. But yeah, admire this, doesn't it look cool? Well, yeah, as you know, we have the sauna in the same room or same building as the bar and the room what I'm working for. I was thinking that when we are using that all the time, so we have the nice bar counter desk there, but we don't have any stools. So this my workshop is now so full of crap. It's the old cabinets and stuff what I'm making smaller for I will use them also in the other room, the dressing room, and I'll make that a little bit. But anyway, I have these old wood still left. I did cut them already a little bit. They're still long, but they are like roughly in the right dimensions. And this is what I basically got. So I will start building something. I'm not really sure what, but I will figure it out while building, and it's going to be the stools. I was measuring that 65 centimeter from the ground would be a nice height, and maybe 5 degrees having the legs out. And I had from the counter desk a couple of pieces left. I did glue them on like having the bench, and I want to make it a little bit curved. Maybe if I have time I will build 2 of them, and it's already 11 o'clock now, so I have to be fast and I don't have time for any fancy just some fast rough shit. Let's see what I build. So I have this Osmo, we call this tree wax, I don't know what's in English, but it's the color 3164, so it's the oak color. It's the same one I have been using for this counter desk, and I will apply this only to the parts what I have been sawing, what's like a fresh wood, and other parts I will use the Osmo floor wax, and I will put that one also on the sitting part, basically all over this. I will use this color only to the two light parts, and then I will apply 2 coats of the floor wax for all over the pieces. Alrighty, I have the stools now made, and I think they came out awesome, amazing even, and I did give them, it took me like 5 hours to finish them, and after that I gave them some wax layers more, and they need to dry like 1 day or something, and I applied 3 layers of wax Osmo in the top sitting part, and the rest of the parts have only 1 layer. But anyway, this is part 1, and bar is almost ready, I could say, and let's continue that wall next time in episode 2.